Welcome inside the DC Everest Fieldhouse. Snow outside, we're fine inside for Friday night girls basketball. It's senior night for the DC Everest girls as they take on the Merrill Blue Jays. Hello everybody, I'm Chris Conley. Pregame is brought to you by Auto Select, located on Schofield Avenue in Weston, providing dependable vehicle repairs, service, and tires for 22 years. With a 3-year nationwide warranty, free roadside assistance at Auto Select, you're good to go. That's Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. I think the bad weather outside is keeping the crowd down. I mean, Merrill's got to get home on the bus, about 20 minutes north from here when this game is over? It's the second time these teams have met this season. The Evergreens were 50-25. Yep, they doubled up the Blue Jays over at the Merrill Fieldhouse earlier in the year. And while this is senior night, there are a couple of home games left on the regular season schedule for the Everest girls. Next Tuesday, they'll be playing Mosinee. That'll be a tough opponent. And then they have home conference games remaining against Wisconsin Rapids and Wausau East. Those could very easily be wins. The girls' basketball postseason tournament seedings come out on Monday, so everyone will be checking the website this weekend. Beg your pardon, Sunday. And if the full brackets aren't finalized, they'll be online at the WIAA's website on Monday morning. Both of these teams will be on the road for the first round of the playoffs. We'll introduce you to the Everest seniors who are being honored tonight when we come back. Then our starting lineups and the opening tap. It's DC Everest and Merrill Friday night girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Bauer & Find has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Find Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Welcome back to the DC Everest Fieldhouse as we're getting ready for senior night. The Everest seniors who will be starting are Kelsey Woolley, Kirsten Hall, and Grace Sandquist. Tamisha McBride is available. She'll get into the game tonight. Clara Pyatt has not played in any of the games that we've done. Those are the 5 members of the class of 2025 for DC Everest. Let me see if I got this right. The tradition now is that the senior girls get to pick one of their teammates and tell them how they have to dress for school today. That's why someone showed up for class in a Tiger Cat PJ onesie earlier today. Less said about that, the better. Someone could have told me to wear the powder blue ruffled tuxedo, the one that makes me look like the wedding singer. Senior parents and family are here tonight. The seniors will be saluted after the game. Each senior's photo collage is on the table out in the lobby. Kelsey Woolley's got a picture of her hauling in a really big fish. Pet Band is here tonight. Again, the crowd's kind of small because of the weather. I think our student musicians have just about doubled the attendance today. Basketball is brought to you by Axis Insurance. For all your personal, business, auto, and life insurance needs, there's always a local agent you can look to at Axis Insurance. AxisInsurance.net. Their business revolves around you. The crowd here at the DC Everest Fieldhouse comes to its feet. Let's go down to the student musicians of the DC Everest Pep Band for the Star Spangled Banner.
We ask those who are able to stand to move your hand, place your hand over your heart, join in the singing of the Star Spangled Banner. Tonight we performed by the DC Everest Pep Band.
The Merrill Blue Jays suit up 10 for tonight's game. DC Everest has 11 players available. We're brought to you by J&D Tube Benders. Founded in 1968, they've been in the Felch family ever since. A locally owned manufacturer specializing in tube bending, welding, and cutting. Find them and join the J&D Tube Bending team in the Schofield Industrial Park or at jdtubebending.com. The DC Everest seniors are honoring the Merrill High School seniors in our pregame ceremonies today. Let's meet our starting lineups. The visiting Blue Jays come in with a 6-16 record. Before we get to the starting lineups, the Everest seniors are being introduced. There's Kelsey Woolley. There's Grace Sandquist. Clara Payette is suited up for tonight's game. Clara's going to get in. Kirsten Hall and Tamisha McBride, a group of 5 seniors on the Everest program. Here's the starting 5 for the Merrill Blue Jays. Grace Ryman's a sophomore. She'll start. Mackenzie Ellenbecker, senior. Haley Rint is also a senior. Kayla Clairvaux is a junior. And Brenna Jerkovic is a junior. Meet the starting 5 for the DC Everest Evergreens. Kelsey Woolley, an aforementioned senior start. So does Grace Sandquist. She's a senior. Aubrey Klatt, junior. Kirsten Hall, senior. And McKenna Bullis, a sophomore. Starting 5 for the Evergreens. Blue Jays wear their road blue uniforms, white numerals, red trim. Evergreens are in the home white with green numbers. Again, we'll see this Everest team next Tuesday when Mosinee comes calling. That's the toughest opponent left on the regular season schedule. And the Evergreens have winnable games against Rapids and Wausau East. I mean, Everest could get up to 9, maybe 10 wins before this season is over. They come in with a 7-13 record. Basketball tonight brought to you by Mutual of Wausau Insurance. Protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com and find an agent near you. We'll meet at the center circle and get tonight's game underway when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
At Abbey Bank, we know everyone has their strengths. Our bankers may excel in numbers, but can they score on the court?
maybe you guys should stick to what you're good at. Banking.
And that's exactly what we do. At Abbey Bank, we stick to what we do best, making banking about you.
Find an Abbey Bank location near you by visiting abbeybank.com.
Abbey Bank, where we make banking about you.
In conference play, the Blue Jays have 1 win against 8 losses. Evergreens are 4-5. So Everest just feels like plays as the favorite tonight. Kirsten Hall's in the center circle. Tap is up. Merrill will control the possession for the first time. Evergreens look like they want a trap in the front court. Brenna Jerkovic over to Grace Ryman. Ryman's pressured far away from the basket. Entry pass down low, foul line extended and then cut off. Turned back is Jerkovic. Entry pass down low, a miss at the rim for Kayla Clairvaux. We've got a whistle, loose ball foul here. Players on the floor to open up. They're going to say tied up, and the ball will go over to the Evergreens on the first possession of the night. Blue Jays settle back and will pick up defensively in the half court. Almost knocked away. Brenna Jerkovic came out and applied tighter defense. Getting underway late, our JV game featured a late lead change and a win for the Evergreens. It was a 35-32 win for the Everest JV. Bullis on the wing, has her dribble. Over to Woolley, guarded closely. Sandquist, Bullis tees up the three high, arcing off the front rim, no good. That looked good coming out of her hands. Grace Ryman gets the rebound for the Blue Jays, a one-and-done trip. Long three, too strong. Rebound comes out to Grace Sandquist on the Ryman miss. Kirsten Hall up high, now to Woolley on the wing. Entry pass down low. Sandquist got a height advantage here, scores and misses at the rim. Ryman gets another rebound. So there's a lid on it for both teams here in the early going. 2 minutes in, no score. Ryman's guarded closely, keeps her dribble and pops a fadeaway three. That just seemed like a low probability shot. Hall gathers the rebound at her feet. To Sandquist up high. Height advantage, she's double teamed. Goes back out. Woolley open for the three. Off the back bracket, no good. Woolley had separation. That was a pretty good look. Just wouldn't go down. Merrill was looking for a cutter down low. The Everest defense was up to the task. Three ball for Clairvaux, too strong. Bullis gets the rebound. No offensive boards in this game so far. Again, the Evergreens are looking for Sandquist on the low blocks, thinking that Grace has a height advantage. Sandquist out from the foul line, extended, no good. Brenna Jerkovic gets the rebound. Again, every trip down the floor has been a one and done, and we're scoreless 3 minutes in. Along the baseline, cut off there is Haley Rint. She's got to go back out. Cross court, turned over. Tough pass there. The Evergreens take it away. Here's Bullis in the front court. Hall is guarded closely. Over to Woolley. Thought about splitting defenders. Gives it back up to Bullis. Evergreens are on the perimeter. Sandquist. Back to Hall, but she's underneath the basket and goes back out. Bullis had that ball knocked away. It's off the Merrill defender. It'll stay with Everest right in front of the Blue Jays bench. Kayla Clairvaux was the last to touch it. No fouls called. No points so far in this one. Entry pass to Sandquist. Underneath, has to go back out. Hall drives the lane, left-handed. Thought she was hit. Out of bounds to the Blue Jays. Hall was hit in the face. Kirsten's all right. On the screen, 3-ball off the glass and in for Mackenzie Ellenbecker. Got that smile like that missed so bad that it went in. Blue Jays score first, 3-0. Hall looks to drive into a double-team split the defenders and scores. Kirsten Hall sliced right through the two Merrill players and got to the rim, 3-2. Telling us that that's Grace Sandquist and not Kirsten Hall. All right. 3-ball here off the back bracket. No good for Ryman. Merrill gets a rare offensive rebound. Brenna Jerovic got in there and fished it out in the corner. To the rim, basket, and a foul. Blue Jays have a chance for a 3-point play on the Grace Ryman drive. Sophomore scores. Basketball is brought to you by TRW Auto Body in Mosinee. Top quality collision repair, full body repair, 24-hour towing, and courtesy loaner vehicles, plus a lifetime warranty on their work. That's TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, your friendly fender bender mender. Foul was on Kirsten Hall. Round and out. Rebound to Ayelsa Shimileski. Bullis splits defenders, gets to the rim, no finish. Offensive rebound, Sandquist, back out. Sandquist gets it back, scores at the rim, and she's fouled. Foul is on Brenna Jerovic, her first team foul, and a chance to tie this game. Aubrey Klatt comes out for the Evergreens. Piper Scholes is in for Everest. Merrill rotates down low to the double team. They threw it in the backcourt. This will be a second turnover. Evergreens in a 1-point game will inbound from underneath. We're brought to you by Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. Online at ridgetopexteriors.com. Evergreens are on the perimeter here. Hall. Bullis gets it back. Entry pass down low. Got a whistle, got a foul. Piper Scholes is going to the free throw line in a 1-point game. Kayla Clairvaux is called for the foul. It's her first personal, the team's second. Scholes shooting 2. That ties us. That one didn't look good coming off of her hands. Kayla Clairvaux gets the rebound for the Blue Jays. It's a tie game, 5 apiece. Baseline referee was uncertain if that was Merrill ball. It is. They'll keep it. Basketball is brought to you by Mammoth Mortgage. Your opportunity for low rates, hassle-free mortgages if you're buying or refinancing a home anywhere in Wisconsin. For all of your mortgage needs, look to Mammoth Mortgage. Blue Jays have been stuck on 5 for a while. Open 3 from the wing. High, arcing, it missed everything. Marie Hagemeister. Tequila Sell is in for the Blue Jays as well. Came in during the last stoppage. Grace Lee Gentile Hull turns it over. 3 turnovers for the Blue Jays, none for the Evergreens. Cross court to Bullis. Now on the wing, Shimoleski. Tried the entry pass over to Grace Sandquist. It's knocked out of bounds. Evergreens keep the ball. Kelsey Woolley came out. She comes back in for McKenna Bullis here. Kirsten Hall over to Woolley. 2 seniors up high for the Evergreens. Sandquist drives in, cut off. Gives it back out to Hall. Splits defenders to the wing. Back out. Woolley is open for the 3. High, arcing right through. Kelsey Woolley gives the Evergreens their first lead. It's 8-5. Double team, trapped, stolen. Evergreens yank that ball away in the front court. Evergreens looking to extend their lead. Here's Piper Scholes to Woolley, who hit her last shot. From the wing, Hall off the back bracket. Rebound to the Blue Jays. Brenna Jerovic. Jerovic's got a couple of big boards, got 3 rebounds so far tonight. Stolen. Woolley, breakaway, basket. Woolley's got 5 to lead the Evergreens. Got the Blue Jays doubled up right now. Long 3. That's a step back 3, maybe out of the range of Grace Ryman. Just barely grazed the front of the rim. Evergreens are on a run. Down low, Shimoleski scores. Blue Jays need a timeout. Evergreens are rolling. They're up 12-5. We'll step aside for this break on Zaleski Sports.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
The Evergreens were off to a slow start. Didn't score for the first 3.5 minutes, but the offense is on track now. They lead 12-5. I'm Chris Conley on senior night at the DC Everest Fieldhouse. Fleet Farm says no matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered. Best prices guaranteed. Auto, bird, pet, farm, and snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need at the lowest prices. Evergreens put on full court pressure out of the timeout. Blue Jays solve it. Down low, a miss at the rim for Tequila Sell. It is the Blue Jays that are ice cold right now. Shimoleski's bodied up, goes back out. Clara Pyatt in during the timeout. Pyatt's a senior on senior night, gets her first turn on the floor. Piper Scholes kicked it back out. Aubrey Klatt came back in. Klatt gets to the ring, flung it up, no good. Ball rebound, pinballs around to Shimoleski, who scores. Ielsa's got 4 points now, 14-5. And that's a long pass that's turned over. Blue Jays bring back in 2 starters, Haley Rint and Brenna Jerovic. Both had short turns on the bench. Eight minutes to go in the first half. Entry pass in traffic. It's off one of the Merrill players as Clara Pyatt received it just outside the paint. Sherrill Tire and Auto Service says take advantage of their President's Day sale going on through February 28th at Sherrill Tire and Auto. Buy 3 Goodyear tires, get the 4th one free, and $180 in rebates on now at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Klatt for the Evergreens picks up her dribble. Over to Woolley, who's guarded closely. Trying to get Klatt on the screen. She got the ball but didn't have separation. Pyatt picked up her dribble. Back to Shimoleski. Entry pass to Klatt. Wow, she was banged. No whistle. Offensive rebound and a miss on the follow-up for Woolley. Ball's loose. Blue Jays have it. Blue Jays haven't scored in a long time. This was a 5-2 game at one point, so the Evergreens are on a 12-0 run right now. It's a foul called on Everest, on Clara Pyatt. It's her first, team's second. Kirsten Hall comes back in for the Evergreens. So does McKenna Bullis. Off the entry pass. Well, that breaks the drought. Kayla Clairvaux scores for the Blue Jays. First time in a while. Evergreens still have this game doubled up right now. Bullis with her dribble. Over to Klatt and now Woolley on the wing. Woolley almost dribbled into that double team, kept her dribble and goes back out. Resets to Kirsten Hall. Cross court pass. Klatt was open for a moment, did not fire. Brought the ball down from her shoulder. Sandquist cut off, found a teammate, found Bullis moving towards the rim. McKenna Bullis with her first points of the night. Evergreens have 5 players in the scoring column now at a 16-7 lead. Baseline 3, Blue Jays need this, and it misses everything from Mackenzie Ellenbecker. Evergreens looking for points in transition to Hall, who misses at the rim. Came in a little too strong. Ryman left the ball behind, and it's another turnover. Sandquist takes it and puts it in. Sandquist now has 6. Turned over again. 3 ball. Hall, good. Kirsten Hall hits the 3. Blue Jays want a timeout. It's a football score now. The Evergreens are up 21-7. We'll be back in a moment on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Welcome back to the DC Everest Fieldhouse. Hey, how many times have the Evergreens turned the ball over in the first half? 0. And this is a team that's usually been turnover prone. Evergreens with defensive pressure out of the timeout. Get it into the front court. Circling back is Brenda Jerovic, thrown into the backcourt. That was tapped there, so there's no backcourt violation. Blue Jays still have a 10 count that they just barely beat into the front court. Jerovic, wow, that looked clean up top. I guess they're going to say that Kirsten Hall bodied her up. Hall has just picked up her second. Brenda Jerovic will shoot 2. Evergreens will take Hall and Woolley out. Shimoleski and Pyatt come back in for the Evergreens. And Hall's got to go to the bench with the 2 fouls. Don't want a third to be picked up in the final 5 minutes of the first half. Both the free throws are good. Evergreens by 12. 5 minutes to go. Blue Jays will inbound in front of their own bench. And a turnover on the inbounds play. Sandquist gets inside and scores at the rim. That's a nice take for Grace Sandquist, who's now high scorer with 8. Points off a turnover. Merrill breaks pressure. That ball is loose. No basket. No continuation there. The foul is on the floor before the shot. Clara Pyatt just picked up her second personal foul. Team's 4th. Here comes Tamisha McBride into the game for the Evergreens. One of the Everest graduating seniors on the inbounds pass got a foul. Suddenly a lot of whistles. McKenna Bullis is called there, her first, team's 5th. Mackenzie Ellenbecker misses the first. She'll have one more coming. Blue Jays are 2 of 4 from the foul line so far tonight. Sandquist gets the rebound. Sandquist underneath. At the rim, challenged and got it to roll in. Grace is the first player to double digits with 10 tonight. And the 2 missed free throws down at the other end made that an empty trip for the Blue Jays, and the Evergreens widened their lead. Up by 16, biggest lead of the night. Spinning at the rim, while that looked clean too. Clara Pyatt, I think, is going to pick up her 3rd foul. Not on Clara, on Shimoleski, her first. It's the Evergreens' last foul to give. In the act of shooting, Haley Rint will get 2 free throws. First of which is good. We are sponsored tonight by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step. Contact Next Step Prosthetics today. Both free throws are good. Shooter Rint is out. Kayla Clairvaux comes in for the Blue Jays. Getting late in the first half, Evergreen seems certain to take some kind of lead to the locker room. Question is, by how much? Piper Scholes will come in for the Evergreens on the next stoppage. That cross-court pass never got there. Player was open in the corner. Evergreens couldn't get it to her. That's got to be a travel on the Blue Jays. No, jump ball. The Blue Jays player who was part of the tie-up took an extra step. Scholes and Hall will come in. Short time on the floor for Tamisha McBride. And Grace Sandquist, leading scorer tonight, will go out. Blue Jays will inbound in front of the Everest bench. This is a long 2, and it's rounded out. Evergreen secure the rebound. Hall on the Clairvaux miss. That's tipped. No backcourt violation there. Hall open, straight on 3, off the side of the rim. And out of bounds. It'll be Blue Jays ball. Everest seniors, I believe, after the game will get to pass the microphone around and share some of their basketball stories and memories, some of which may be suitable for broadcast and others maybe not so much. Hall goes cross court. Payet's open for a long 2, rounded out, no good. Offensive rebound secured by the Evergreen. Shimoleski is fouled on the putback. Ielsa's going to get to the free throw line. She'll be shooting 2. Foundation Finance says start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits that start from day 1. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. Brenna Jarevic's been whistled for her 2nd personal foul, team's 3rd. First free throw is up and in. Ielsa's got 5 points and 1 more free throw coming. Kelsey Woolley and Aubrey Klatt are back in for the Evergreens. Payet and Bullis come out. Evergreen's have been using, a 7 or 8 player rotation so far in tonight's game? 1 of 2. Ball's loose in the corner. Blue Jays tracked it down and then traveled. Evergreens will get the ball back. Kayla Clairvaux had her feet moving. Here's Kirsten Hall on the clear out. Gets to the rim and scores. Kirsten Hall had a 3 earlier, has a 2 there. She's got 5 in the first half. A 17-point lead. Matea Byler, freshman, waiting at the scorer's table. She'll come in for the Evergreens on the next stoppage. Reversing at the rim and the friendliest roll for Kirsten Hall, who scored back-to-back buckets. A 19-point lead and under 2 to go until halftime. Entry pass on the low blocks to the weak side, and missing at the rim is Haley Rint. Schulz tapped the rebound over to Shimoleski into the front court. Traffic underneath, got to go back out. Kicking out for a 3, high arcing Hall, good. Kirsten Hall's heating up late in the first half, and the Evergreens are widening this lead. Up by 22 now. 1 minute to go until halftime. Halftime can't come fast enough for the Blue Jays. They need to regroup. Too strong. Off the Ryman miss. A rebound for Kelsey Woolley. And the Evergreens want a timeout. They'll set up a final shot. This will be a 30-second break. Everest up by 22. We'll step aside quickly on Zaleski Sports.
Uncle Minton wants you to ride into huge savings this tax season.
With up to 76% off furniture and Mittens pays the tax, you honestly can't miss this sale.
We're your one-stop shop for all your favorite brands of appliances.
Get the latest sleep technology for your best night's rest.
And save the tax. Mittens Furniture, Appliances, and Mattresses is dedicated to stretch your dollars further this tax season in downtown Marshfield.
Evergreens have the ball. In high school basketball, 53 seconds is a long time to hold for a final shot. Let's see if that's what the Evergreens have in mind. It's not really a game-critical situation when you're sitting on a big lead. Foundation Finance has started a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits from day one. FoundationFinance.com. Down to 45 seconds. Matea Byler handling the ball here. On the overplay to Klatt, go back out. Byler, for a freshman, pretty good ball handler. Cross court to Woolley, back to Byler. Thought about taking that shot. Piper Schulz draws the double team. A baseline three, open but misses everything from Audrey Klatt. Offensive rebound that's out of bounds. Should be Everest ball. Yes. 16 seconds left. Now you can hold for one for sure. Schulz in the corner, gives it over to Woolley. Down to 10 seconds. Hall to Woolley. Back to Hall. Hot hand. Misses. Round and out. That's going to do it for the first half. Evergreens are up big, 33-11 at halftime. Basketball is brought to you by Newton Electric. From residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture, Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Call them or find them online at newtonelec.com. Evergreens have a 22-point lead. Our first half leading scorers when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Ooh. Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
It is halftime. Girls basketball tonight. Senior night at the DC Everest Fieldhouse. And the Evergreens and their 5 seniors have a 33-11 lead. I'm Chris Conley. First half leading scorers, 10 apiece for Grace Sandquist and for Kirsten Hall. Hall was hot down the stretch of the first half. 5 for Kelsey Woolley, 5 for Ailsa Shimoleski, 2 for McKenna Bullis, and 1 for Piper Schulz. Evergreens only turned the ball over twice in the first half. They hit 3 threes and are 2 for 4 from the foul line. Blue Jays with only 11 points. 3 for Mackenzie Ellenbecker. 2 each for Grace Ryman, Haley Rint, Kayla Clairvaux, and Brenna Jerovic. Blue Jays have only 1 3 in the first half. 4 of 7 at the foul line, and they've turned the ball over 11 times. Basketball tonight is brought to you by John's Auto Repair. For all your auto repair needs, Mosinee and Rothschild turns to John's Auto Repair. Business 51, north of Mosinee. Auto repair you can trust. They'll have it done right and have you on your way. That's John's Auto Repair. Teams will be out for the second half shoot-around. Evergreens will have the ball, and they lead 33-11. This is girls high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcasts. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Sherrill Tire and Auto Service is offering our best deal ever during the President's Day sale. For a limited time, buy 3 tires and get 1 free on select Goodyear tires. Plus, get up to $180 in rebates. The best tire deal ever. Now at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service.
Access Insurance is your complete independent insurance agency for auto, home, business, and life insurance serving Wisconsin and Minnesota. Insurance can often be confusing and frustrating. But with Access Insurance, you get experienced advisors that pair you with exactly the coverage you need at the most competitive prices for every stage of life. Located in Weston and a proud supporter of area high school athletics, their business truly does revolve around you. Learn more at accessinsurance.net or by calling 715-355-8400.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from their simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
We're back at the DC Everest Fieldhouse. 33-11 as the Blue Jays are already out of the locker room for their second half shoot-around. Evergreen, sitting on this big lead, have not emerged yet. I'm Chris Conley. It's back-to-back senior nights. Tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock tip-off, Everest boys against Hudson. I'm told that's a 3 o'clock start. Well, come on, if you come here early, you can help with the concession stand, and you can look at the boys' senior pictures. We'll honor what? Cohen Preby, Casey Studeman. Everest boys against Hudson. Of course, that all assumes that Mother Nature is light on the snow between now and then. I think we're going to be a go here. We're expecting what? 3 to 5 inches by tomorrow morning. By the late afternoon, we'll have all that cleared up and we'll be ready to play. I would think so. At least that's our plan here. After a big hearty breakfast at Eagle's Nest, where there's always leftovers brought home to the dog. Argos loves when I go to the Eagle's Nest. Argos requests that I have some leftovers from either the house omelet with hash browns or the pancakes with bacon. Evergreens are now emerging. The only two players in double digits in the first half are both Evergreens, Grace Sandquist and Kirsten Hall. They have 10 apiece. Basketball tonight is brought to you by Backey's Family Chiropractic in Rothschild. Personalized chiropractic care no matter what issue your body is bottling. Migraines, anxiety, stress, or youth issues. Let Backey's Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. We'll get the second half underway when we come right back. This is girls high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
Welcome back. As the fight song plays, both teams gather to their benches. Evergreens went to the locker room up by 22, their biggest lead of the first half. Merrill Steel is your partner for structural steel fabrication. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply today at merrillsteel.com. Hall, Woolley, Sandquist, Klatt, and Bullis. Same starting five at the beginning of the game for the Evergreens, and plays in for this second half. Evergreens looking to sweep the season series from the Merrill Blue Jays, looking to record their fifth conference win of the year. A win tonight gets the Evergreens back to 500 in Valley Conference play. Cross court, Bullis. This is a long two, high arcing off the front rim, no good. Mackenzie Ellenbecker secures the rebound. Now that wasn't Ellenbecker, that was Clairvaux who got the rebound. An entry pass and a foul. Aubrey Klatt's first foul, team's first. Blue Jays inbound underneath. Blue Jays at one point led 5-2 in this game. Then they were stuck on 5 for what seemed like forever. Evergreens go back out. Klatt pops the three off the back bracket. Rebound for Grace Ryman. Evergreens have done better work on the boards tonight. Turnovers were 11-2 in favor of the Evergreens in the first half. One of the keys to victory for sure. Off the screen, three ball Clairvaux, too strong. Good inside position for Kirsten Hall, who secures the rebound. Evergreens tried to get that underneath to McKenna Bullis. Pass didn't get there. We played 3 minutes in the first half before either team scored. Coming out cold for the first minute and a half here in the second half. Step back three. That was an unreasonable shot for Grace Ryman. Hall comes away with it. 2 boards here in the second half. To Woolley, open for the three. Ooh, halfway down, offensive rebound, up and in. Sandquist is now up to 12 points for the night. So the lead grows to 24. Again, a step back three, missing everything. What's going on back there? You take Ryman out of the game, just have her talk about shot selection? Those are 2 threes from far beyond the arc that were not even close. Clara Pyatt, Tamisha McBride come in. 2 seniors check in for the Evergreens on senior night. Hall and Woolley, so 4 seniors on the floor for the Evergreens right now. Pyatt thought about popping the three, cross court. McBride, pass was off to the side and Woolley couldn't corral it. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more at NicolaBank.com. Almost stolen. Pass down low, and now Ryman is closer and turns it over. Ryman struggling here in this early stage of the second half. 2 misses and the turnover there. McBride along the baseline is cut off. Jump ball. Say that ball was tied up. It goes over to the Blue Jays. Maya Gropp comes in for Merrill, and out goes Haley Rint. 15 minutes to go till final horn. 3 minutes into the second half, the Blue Jays have not scored since halftime. Hanging too strong for Ryman. Another miss for her and out of bounds over to the Evergreens. Hall was open, decided against it. Team can be patient and look for the shot they want, sitting on a 24-point lead. Hall again from the corner thought about it. Woolley, Hall foul line. Good ball movement. 3 ball coming. It's a miss for Tamisha McBride. Blue Jays have it. Secured by Brenna Jerovic. Again, Blue Jays going through another long drought in this game. Did I see an extra step there? Nope. We've got an offensive foul on the Blue Jays. Kayla Clairvaux is called for her second. To the wing, Pyatt gives it back down low to Sandquist. Extra pass off the glass and in for Kirsten Hall. Hall now has 12. To the wing, 3 ball, high, arcing, much too long. Jerovic on the miss. Evergreens get the rebound. Again, Merrill has done just absolutely nothing on the offensive boards tonight. Down low, McBride thought that she was fouled. Basket and a foul. Evergreens get a chance for a 3-point play. We go to the Serve Pro Jamie Wetzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wetzel at Serve Pro, your number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Foul is on Maya Grapp, her first, team second. Grace Sandquist will be looking to complete the 3-point play. Evergreens are on a 7-0 run to start the second half. Piper Schultz comes in for the shooter, Grace Sandquist. So shooter out here. Driving to the rim, got a foul. Free throws are coming up for the Merrill Blue Jays, trying to break this long scoring drought. Clara Pyatt has just committed her 3rd personal foul. Team's second. Clara's staying in. Free throw is good for Grace Ryman. Two free throws. Blue Jays as a team are 6 of 8 from the foul line tonight. Finally on the board, we had to wait nearly 5 minutes into the second half before the Blue Jays got off their 11 and now have 13. Tried to work that give and go to Bullis down low. It's tipped out of bounds off one of the Blue Jays players. Everest will keep the ball. They'll inbound under their own basket. Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau offers a state-of-the-art facility, excellent benefits, pay, culture, and more. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path. Learn more and apply at GreatLakesCheese.com. Woolley in traffic. That was Pyatt, rather, in traffic. Got it down low, bending and scoring for the Evergreens. Piper Scholes. It was a tough spot to be, kind of right underneath the cylinder, and kind of bent her body back and got that off the glass. Almost stolen. Entry pass. Scholes provides the defense on a Clairvaux miss. Scholes down low in traffic. They're going to say a tie-up. The ball will stay with Everest. Bullis will put this in underneath. In traffic, right to the rim, hit the underside of the rim. Pyatt was in a tight spot. Blue Jays just turned it over again. Merrill's 14th turnover in the game. Woolley's got it for Everest. Here's McBride splitting defenders. A lot of contact, no whistle. To the wing, 3-ball up and good. Only the Blue Jays' second 3 of the night, and Mackenzie Ellenbecker has them both. She had one in the first half and just hit there. Baseline 2 is short. Shimoleski looked like she may have gotten hit in the face. Got to grabbed either her nose or her mouth after that shot. She's okay. Back-to-back threes for the Blue Jays that just grazed the front. Tania Sell. Evergreens get that rebound. Bullis will bring it up court. 11 to go in this one. McBride traveled. Back foot dragged as she picked up her dribble. Hope Jagosinski is in for the Evergreens. Matea Byler is in for the Evergreens. Could use a deep bench when you're up big like the Evergreens are. Splitting the defense, dribbling off her foot is Grace Ryman. Evergreens take it back. Bullis has her dribble. Tries to get inside, rolls it in. McKenna Bullis. The lead up to 28. Off the screen, high arcing 3 off the back bracket for Clairvaux. Hope Jagosinski, freshman, brought the ball up the court. Hope's got it again. To Piper Scholes in the lane. Kicks it back out. 3-ball coming. Elsa Shimoleski short. Evergreens did a good job hustling back on defense, so no advantage for Taika Sell. Blue Jays drive inside, missing at the rim, Kayla Clairvaux. Points have been hard to come by for the Blue Jays tonight. Shimoleski looks to drive, splits defenders, travel. Girls basketball tonight is sponsored by France Propane, your locally owned complete service propane company. They've served all of central Wisconsin for over 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. France Propane, local, quality, family. Nine minutes to go. Straight on three, launched off the back bracket. Too strong, Madeline Sell. Evergreen's long outlet pass, basket. No basket, but a push from behind. Aubrey Klatz going to the free throw line. Takaya Sell has been called for her first personal, team's third. Both teams with lots of fouls to give. So in this kind of non-competitive game, we're not going to have a parade to the free throw line down the stretch. That's probably a good thing. Aubrey Klatt drills the free throw. That's her first point of the night. She's got one more coming. Aubrey is 2 for 2. A 30-point lead. In traffic, back out, driving to the rim and stripped as she was going there. Brenna Jerovic is going to get 2 free throws. Piper Scholes picks up her first personal foul. It's the team's third. Grace Sandquist comes back in for the Evergreens. Piper Scholes will come out. Sandquist has 15 tonight. Back into the game for the Evergreens. 2 misses. Sandquist immediately secures the rebound. Klatt retrieves the ball, keeps the possession. On the overplay, back to Klatt. Thought about that 3. Hope Jagosinski just got a touch. Along the baseline, Klatt dribbles in, then dribbled it off her thigh. Back out. It's knocked out of bounds off the Merrill player. Under 8 minutes to go here. Again, as we mentioned, tomorrow is senior night for the Everest boys basketball team. They'll play a really good Hudson basketball program. Evergreens lost by 3. A buzzer tying shot would not go in their last game. Grace Sandquist scores on the drive. She's up to 17 for the night. Got to reach in. This is going to be a foul on the Evergreens. Aubrey Klatch just been whistled for her second personal foul, team's 4th. Evergreen substitute in 4 new players. Could use a deep bench on a night like this, and why not? Everybody plays tonight. Going to have a reach-in foul here on Everest. It's going to be the 5th team foul. Tamisha McBride is called for the foul. All the way up high. Almost knocked away. Blue Jays keep possession. Ryman picked up her dribble, got it over to Sell. Back out to Ryman. Open 3, missing everything, is Takia Sell. Rebound, a rare offensive rebound. That's a miss too. Aubrey Klatt gets the rebound for Everest. Under 7 in the ball game. Sandquist underneath, goes back out. Good ball movement. Klatz open for a 3, short. Track down in the corner. Evergreen save it. Hustle play for Bullis. The other way, basket almost a 3 for Clara Pyatt. Rolled off the rim. Clara's going to get 2 free throws. Haley Rint is whistled for the foul. Her first, team's 4th. So Clara is still not in the scorer's column with a miss on her first of 2. Piper Scholes, Matea Byler come back in. Going to have a timeout before the second free throw is taken. 6:27 left in this one. Everest by 32. I was told there'd be no math. We'll be back in a moment on Zaleski Sports.
Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
We're just saying during the break, it is a smaller crowd because of the weather. I mean, it's snowing. If you're going to come down from Merrill, you have 3 to 5 inches to trudge through on your ride home. The game has not been particularly close since the early couple of minutes of the first half. Blue Jays had a 5-2 lead way back when. It's been all Everest since. Blue Jays have gone through 2 long scoring droughts, one of them in the first half and the other to open up the second half. Pyatt's got one more free throw out of the timeout. This game is actually getting close to running time if the Evergreens go up by 35. And they're up by 33 right now. A miss. Good rebound there for Tamisha McBride. Pyatt's cut off, gives it over to Piper Scholes. Scholes is stripped, ball is loose, Evergreens fight for the ball. Isabel Franklin, freshman, is in, and she was part of the tie-up. On alternating possession, it goes over to the Merrill Blue Jays. 6 minutes to go until the senior night festivities begin here at the Everest Fieldhouse. That's a nice play along the baseline. Brenna Jerovic scores. She's got 4 points for the night. Evergreens break defensive pressure. Pyatt's open, so why not pop the 3? Missed everything. McBride got a rebound for the Evergreens, and the Evergreens will reset. Piper Scholes has it. Right idea was looking for Matea Byler, just put it over her head. Kelsey Woolley is back in for the Evergreens, so is McKenna Bullis, and so is Ayelsa Shimoleski. Senior and 2 sophomores check in for Everest. Woolley will inbound along the baseline. Scholes with a nifty move and a left-handed finish. That was nice. Scholes now has 5. Blue Jays fighting through a triple team. And there's a foul. Free throws are coming up. Takaya Sell, fouled by McKenna Bullis. She'll shoot 2 free throws. It's the Evergreens' last foul to give in the second half. Please, no 1-and-1s as we go down the stretch of this game. One of two from the foul line. Sell gets into the scorer's column. Woolley dribbled it off her foot. Was looking for her teammate Byler, who was filling in on the wing. Evergreens will put in 4 new players on the next stoppage. We have a whistle and a loose ball foul. Kayla Clairvaux has committed her third foul. All 5 seniors are on the floor right now for the Evergreens. Hall, Woolley, Sandquist. Let's see who else is out there. McBride and Pyatt. So the graduating class of 2025 is on the floor. Perhaps for the final 4.5 minutes. I'd like to see McBride score on senior night before we're done today. Driving to the rim, too strong for Woolley. Offensive rebound goes back out. Here's Hall, splits defenders, hangs and scores. Hall kisses the glass. She's up to 14 points tonight. Four minutes to go. That pass is too tall and turned over. Matea Byler comes in. Kirsten Hall comes out. I think the plan here is 1 by 1 to recognize the seniors and take them out individually down the stretch of this game. So Hall's night is probably done. Here's Sandquist, who's had a big game. Sandquist is leading scorer with 17. Evergreens are happy to keep this ball on the perimeter. Woolley now over to Pyatt. Back to Woolley, cut off on the low blocks. Back out. Cross-court pass here. McBride, 3 that may have been partially blocked. Scooping underhand shot, and a foul. Grace Sandquist has committed her first foul, and it puts the Blue Jays into the bonus. This was in the act of shooting, so 2 free throws here. Grace Ryman made her first free throw. Out comes Grace Sandquist, who will be leading scorer tonight. 2 free throws are good. Ryman's 4 of 5 at the foul line tonight, so that's good. Out comes Kelsey Woolley. Ielsa Shimoleski will come in. So, yep, 1 by 1, the Everest seniors are being taken out to the salute of the home crowd. Pyatt's got it. We're under 3 to go. Here's Piper Scholes. Cross court. Along the baseline, driving in, just rolls off for Tamisha McBride. Off a screen, 3 ball, short. Ryman hasn't hit anything from behind the arc. She's got a lot of misses tonight. 2.5 to go. McBride again strong, gets her own rebound, goes up and in. There you go. Teammates cheer her on. Tamisha McBride has scored. That kind of makes senior night feel a little more complete. 2 minutes to go. Long three, too strong for Ryman. A 30-second timeout. Tamisha McBride will come off. We'll keep it here. Basketball tonight brought to you by Culligan Water, specializing in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. Count on Culligan. They'll keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. They're going to let Tamisha McBride stay in. Why not? Offensive rebound for the Evergreens, going back out to Piper Scholes here. 3-ball, Jagosinski short. Offensive rebound underneath, up and in for Shimoleski. First points of the second half, she's got 7. This game will be in running time for the final minute and a half. Well, under that. Rotating down low, got a block. Hope Jagosinski's been called for the foul. Two free throws here, first of which is good. McBride comes out. Grace Lee Gentile Hull has made both of her free throws. Merrill had only 11 points in the first half. They've got 12 in the second. 1 minute to go. Scooping, missing. Byler got the rebound for the Evergreens. Piper Scholes splits defenders, gets to the rim. Piper scores again. Got 7 points for the night. A happy senior night for the Evergreens. They're up by 36. Express Employment Professionals says get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals. Locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Learn more at expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. Madeline Sell commits the foul. Non-shooting. Evergreens will get their 8th win of the season. They'll improve to 8-13 tonight. Blue Jays fall to 6-17. Everest is now 5-5 in league play. Out of bounds, it'll stay with the Evergreens. Evergreens just 2 turnovers in the first half and 9 for the game. Those are low numbers for this Everest team. In some games, they've not been particularly careful with the basketball. They'll keep the ball on the perimeter. Missing at the rim. Shimoleski is going to dribble this out, and that's going to do it. 59 for DC Everest, only 23 for the Merrill Blue Jays. The seniors will be saluted by their fans on this senior night for the Everest girls basketball program. Final score is 59-23. Evergreens led by senior Grace Sandquist with 17 points. Stay tuned for our Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply today at merrillsteel.com. Evergreens sweep the season series from the Merrill Blue Jays. They won earlier 50-25. They win tonight 59-23. That'll wrap up our play-by-play coverage. Down to courtside for more girls high school basketball coverage on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary.
It's the Merrill Steel postgame show. The Evergreens sweep the season series from the Merrill Blue Jays 59-23. Coach, there are a couple of good things about today's game. A lot more points in transition. That the offense just flowed easier, and turnovers were way down, only 9 tonight.
Wow, I love to hear that. The whole message of the night was get the rebound and go. Hey, we're going to push the ball, try to score in transition. Like you said, we haven't done that at all this year. There's been multiple games where we've had 0 transition points, and it's something we actually talked about this week and put a focal point on of the ball needs to get up the floor, and we got to find some kids for some easy looks.
Coach, talk a little about the class of 2025. They've moved the program forward. No question the team is better than it was a year ago.
They are. These 5 kids have helped change the culture and set expectations to what I want them to be and continue to lead and get this program moving in the right direction. 5 really fabulous kids with bright futures, and it's not all about basketball. You know, it's about the skills they're going to take away in the future that are lifelong, and thank goodness they have great character and great futures ahead of them.
And I look at what's left on the schedule. The team has a couple of wins that they could very easily slide into the win column.
Hopefully, that next Thursday, Rapids is a big test for us. If we can pull that one out, we take 3rd place solely in the conference, and from last place to 3rd place would feel pretty darn good.
Coach, enjoy the victory tonight. Thank you for coming over. Seniors, look at all the fans and family. They want us to go through this quickly so we can get to the senior festivities. How about I ask you all the same question? You can pass the microphone down. What are some of your best memories from this year's season? Because the team has absolutely moved forward. It's a better basketball program than it was a year ago.
I really enjoy just our team connection and like how much closer we are together and all the memories we've made and how we win, I guess.
Yeah. Probably favorite memory, beating West twice. That's a highlight. And then also, today we had all the underclassmen dress up in silly outfits. That was a fun one.
My favorite memory would probably have to be our Eau Claire tournament over Christmas, where we did our Secret Santa. It was very great.
I would just say that all the connections and friendships that we've made over the season, that's my favorite.
Probably one of my favorite memories is all the youth tournaments and youth. All the youth brought us all together. It was a good connection all there together.
right, I'll walk down here. And we'll wrap up our basketball coverage tonight. Grace Sandquist is high scorer for the Evergreens in a 59-23 victory over the Merrill Blue Jays. That's going to wrap it up on Senior Night on Zaleski Sports. I'm Chris Conley. Good night, everybody. Seniors, do a group in the house for our highlight reel tonight.
We are the DC Everest seniors. No, we are the seniors. We are the seniors and we're in the house. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
We are the seniors and we're in the house.
Thanks a lot, ladies.